All right. Okay, so let me just start from the beginning. This is a channel where we talk about money making. In my journey of money making, I'm not actually teaching you how to make money online, but my journey, I'm documenting every step of the way. Anything I meet that I think is worth remembering and worth recording. I record it and I keep it in the channel so people can watch, or I can watch later and be like, oh my goodness, see how long we came, see how far we've come. So there's a website, a platform called SYSTEME.io. Trying to make money, you need people to make money. You can't make money without people. You need human beings to make money. People have got to watch your videos. People buy your product. People pay for your services. You need them. Fans, viewers, whatever you want to call them, customers. Human beings have got to do something with what you are selling or what you want to show them. But online is different in that you need to be able to find a way to reach the people. I have a YouTube channel for one or two things. Sometimes they struggle a lot with views because YouTube doesn't kind of recommend my videos enough for some silly reasons. I don't know why. So I'm like, okay, we've got to beat this. We've got to defeat this. So I'm like, okay, let me go and get emails of people. My subscribers are many, but when I post a video, they don't see my videos because YouTube is a robot. It's a dummy. So if I can collect the emails of my subscribers, I have almost 50,000 subscribers. Imagine if I have 50,000 emails, and anytime I post a video, I bet you at least 25% will watch my videos. That would be like at least 10,000 views or 5,000 views every time I post a video, maybe even more. The subscribe system of YouTube is messed up. So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to give this thing up because I make great videos. Let me find a way to make sure I get my views. I won't depend on YouTube bots. So I needed a way to collect people's email. I've been asking them on my channel, please drop your email here, blah, blah, blah. But I see that that's very unprofessional. Drop your email there. Drop their email. Where am I going to get their email? So I'm like, and I realized that there are some programs that you can use to collect people's email, like Aweber. What's the other one called? Something Munch, whatever it's called. But there's this one that is very easy and simple. Not very easy. It claims to be easy or straightforward. Can do a lot of things. It's called SYSTEME.io. So this SYSTEME.io, I can use it to make a kind of page. Let me give an example of this one here. I can design a kind of page. Let me show you when it's fully done. So I went ahead and designed something like this. So I can send this to people and they can put their names and put their email address, and then they can click the button, and then that's all. So I can now have their email address and their names, and then I can I can now send them my videos or sell them something or send them. I can have the email. So anytime I make a video, I can just use this program to send batch emails to all the people in my email list that I might have collected. Now I don't know if I'm going to have to pay to send like 10,000 emails or more with this program, but I'm just trying to do something like that. But the problem I was facing with this thing, after creating this thing, after designing it, which is here, you have to go ahead and design it. It's freaking difficult. When you see people showing this video, they say it's just easy, just drag and drop. Yeah, it's very easy. That's what they freaking say. Now if you're a newbie, you've never done this before, it is very hard. Because you would think that you can move something like that. When you look at this, you'll be like, okay, I can just click here and I can just type what I want to type. I can move this down there. No, you can't do that. You can't just start writing. So a whole lot of stuff. I won't go into that now, but finally I got it done. But after getting it done and I put all this, when I click and I'll click to test it, you can click the eye there. Then it's like it gives you a preview of how it's going to look like. So if you have the link, of course, not this one, the main one like this, people are gonna see something like this. Then they're gonna put their name and they're gonna put their email address, and then click notify me. Then you're gonna take them to another page where you're gonna tell them thank you. But anyway, as I was trying to try it, it always gave me this. It always gave me this error. It said thank you. This page is displayed because the thank you page was not defined. What do you mean by a thank you page was not defined? I'm telling you, for like a whole month, I just gave it up because I didn't know what to do. I watched this video from this Nigerian guy. I got to know about this from a guy called Franklin Emmanuel. It's an African guy. He's very good, but I'm so freaking disappointed. He didn't actually test it. Like, why am I saying this? I'm just saying my frustration because I went through this and it's not nice. So I can know where people are dumb or kind of like talk too much or very bad at teaching. When you're teaching the newbie something, if I'm teaching you a newbie how to play guitar, I need to assume that you don't know nothing about guitar. I have to assume you don't know anything. If I assume that, of course, he or she knows this already, so let me just say this, then I'm a very bad teacher. So I must show you every little step. And one thing is to also show me the practical. After they did it, the video was done. But when I came to do it myself, I found more than 50% of the stuff that they didn't talk about. I have to be faced with it. So it's like, what the heck did I watch the video for when you didn't show me all these things? Now I'm stuck. So whenever I click the notify, it brought me here. So which means if somebody was to do that, they won't succeed. They won't successfully be able to fill in their email and their name so I can be able to use it. I'm like, this is too complicated. I can just get their email. I can just tell them to write emails to me, just say hi, then but I wouldn't know who are the people that wrote email because they want videos from I wouldn't know who are my customers or who are my friends, who are my family members. So it's kind of like all mixed together. So let me use this program. But it wasn't working. Even though it's simple, but people teaching it are not teaching it well, and everything is just messed up for the newbie. So I said, let me just record this video to share how I solved the problem. Wow. So it turned out that whenever I clicked this, it wasn't working. Even though, let me show you what is called the thank you page. I know I'm just going really, I have another video that I talked about this at first. You have something called a thank you page. After they drop their name and their email and they click the notify me or whatever you choose to write, or okay, opt me in or whatever. After they click to get, after they click, then it's going to be another thing called thank you page. So that thank you page, you have to also design it. So it's like they shouldn't just give you your email. They shouldn't just give you their email and that is all. You can say thank you to them. Another page again. You have to now design it and put the colors and put the background. It's freaking hard. Internet is hard because I think people are dumb. People think too much. They talk too much. Their brain is too many things. Too many cooks spoil the broth. Nothing is made straightforward and simple to the point. Confusion. Anyway, I succeeded in making this. Also, the template that I chose to create this thing, it has a place like enter a website or something like that here. So when I chose that, I noticed that when I click the I, so that I can preview how it looks like, then I'm like, okay, enter our website. When I click it, I won't click it now. It won't take me to my website. Of course, I know I need to put my URL and everything, but it wasn't doing that. So I'm like, what the heck is going on here? Not knowing that it doesn't work. It's not just the text. For example, if I say subscribe, if this place where it says thank you says, if I wrote subscribe, for example, if the template was telling me subscribe, you wouldn't be able to use it. So it was useless. So I realized that I had to go into the program and go and look for something called button. Then when I click this one called button, well, I have to drag it in there, for example, dragging it somewhere here. And you have to see the blue line that highlights underneath or above. So that's where it's going to drop. So this is the one I dragged in right now. It says click here, subscribe. And it's, you see, the name is called button here. Only this type of text can you turn into something they can click and go and see a website or take them somewhere else. If it's just ordinary one like this that says text, you can do it. Even this one can do it, you see. Nobody explained that. Damn. Even when they do, they talk a lot of things like it's so freaking dumb. So anyway, it is what it is. Most people are bad at teaching on internet. Most people, like 99.9%, talk too much. Some of them, they go straight to the point and they miss out on the main point that people miss. What most people do on internet when they're teaching you right, they are more focused on what they're designing than focus on, I'm clicking this button right here. You see, this button does this. This button, when I click it, watch what it does. They're not telling you the process. They're not emphasizing the process that you have to take to do your own. They're talking more about what the design is. You say, I wrote thank you. Maybe I should say welcome. Maybe I shouldn't say thank you. And your details. Maybe I should say, we now have your email. And this guitar I put at the back. Okay, it's nice. Well, is it? I had to make it dark. They're talking more about what they're doing than how they're doing it, which I don't freaking care. Maybe first, if I'm doing it, maybe the next person wants to sell, maybe they're doing something cooking. So if I keep talking more about what I am actually doing, it doesn't, I need to tell them what I'm clicking and how I got there. I notice it all the time with internet, and it's very, very annoying. So the biggest problem that I face that, so when you now choose this thing called button, like this one, then you have to design it. You can click this thing here. You can design it. I mean, change the text that is written there and everything until I had this design. So I now wrote enter website. I made the background transparent and I put just design it. Then because the one that says button, then you can go up somewhere and you can now put a URL of where to, for example, it says URL here. After clicking that thing there, you can now put the URL. You can put the URL of your website. So if they click it, it's then going to take you to any website that you've written down here. Nobody made it that clear. So it's about the button. Okay, I got that also. The funny thing that somebody made the video but didn't say all this. Even if it did, it was saying a lot of things. Oh, we made a nice website. You know, it's easy. Like they're freaking talking the BS than the main thing that me watching it needs to know. That's one thing I see about trying to make learning things online from most people. They talk too much. They talk. I don't mean they talk too much unnecessary things. Like the main thing that they should talk about, they don't emphasize that. It means emphasizing other things. So it turned out that, okay, let me go back again. Yeah, I'm not gonna save anything. So in this system.io, which is very, very nice, whenever I try to, so I created the place to put, they call it, I don't know why they call it squeeze page. I'm just a email collecting page and then a thank you page. I created those, designed them, like I just showed you two of them right now. But whenever I clicked and whenever I want to try it, it takes me to this. I'm like, why is it not working? Thank you. The thank you that I was, after they put their email and everything, and they click OK or submit or take me in or whatever, notify me. This is what shows up. I'm like, oh my God. I kept asking all over the internet. I kept asking the Emmanuel Franklin. He wouldn't even answer me. Like, I'm like, whoa. Anyway, no problem. Now I know what to do. Many of these people I subscribe to, I have to stop subscribing to them. I have to stop trusting them. They just want views. Some of them do videos because they want views. They act like they I would have want to show you the guy because I'm so disappointed. They talk, they have very lovely face. They look like nice people, but they only want views. They don't really care about individual who are watching the videos. Just for them to get videos and to climb on top. It's very bad. I'm not that kind of person. Because I asked him, how do I deal with this? I'm not getting it. He said my thing I wrote was too long. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, no problem. I'm not going to give up. Since I know System IO, I'm going to find someone else. Maybe someone else will teach me how to solve this problem. I wrote this on Google. I couldn't get the solution. So I came here to search on YouTube and I saw this guy and I watched this video. He too was talking a lot. He talked so much off topic that he even said the person that designed the person that made the System IO who had something before. I mean, why do you care about the person that had the System IO? You're showing me how to use this. You're talking too many unnecessary things. I didn't get it. So I watched another video. I think which other video did I watch before I finally got it? So I said, no problem. Let me watch another video. I watched another video and they were not even emphasizing that point, you know. Like somehow I realized that I think they are saying that this. So all they told me that click this quiz page, start design. Nobody said that this top here you have to save it. Nobody talked about this. One guy just came up and just clicked this. I'm like, oh, so you can click this? So after creating all this, I have to save it here also. But I thought I saved it in the pages. So I'm like, And it was like saying you have to arrange them. He didn't say that, but as he was talking, I was noticing what was going on. But he wasn't saying that like I'm showing you something. If I did a video, I would say, look, after you finish everything, it might not work. You have to be careful which of them is here. This is your squeak page. My thank you page was kind of like here. I didn't even know that I never even knew that these things are movable. I didn't know that. Nobody was saying that. Because you cannot save this thing also. So what I did, I had to duplicate some of the pages. So in case if I mess up, I can go back to the original one. You can't save copies of the things you've designed. At least I go and start creating the stuff from beginning again. You can save them. You can export them somewhere else. They're just inside the website here. Any beautiful thing that you've created. So I didn't know you could move them. So for example, this is the one they're going to click first, this one, and this is supposed to be the thank you page. I didn't know that you have to keep it on like that. Then you have to click this save. You see, it says save funnel step, and then this has to be the one that's underneath. If another thing was underneath, then it might not even work. So this one that says thank you page, after you design it, has to be underneath, and you also have to click the save funnel step. Only then can this shit work. I was like, oh my God, this is dumb. But none of them said that. They were just talking about George Bush, about Clinton, talking about everything that came to my mind. They want to talk about the food they ate in the morning. People talk too much on the internet. Damn. So anyway, so now let me show you how it works. So now the thing that I've been struggling with, I've overcome it. So this, for example, is this one. I can just put an email. Let me just put an email address. Now it's gonna work. I love you. Just a test. Too much at yahoo.com for an example. Oh, that's supposed to be the name. That's supposed to be the email. Let me just say Jessica. Okay, for example, right? So this is a sample of people trying to. I had to also put a background picture and everything. It was just hard. The turns are beautiful, so they have to clearly notify me. Now I think it's gonna go through because I did this thing I was talking about where you set them after each other and you save that thing on the green step. So now I now click. Now it takes them here. Now it's working. It doesn't show me that error, but it does. Now it now brings me here. It will bring them here, and I guess it. Then they can, if they can go out or they can click this, enter my website. I want them to also watch my videos on my website or anything. Now it comes to the website, so they might decide to watch a few videos here and hang around. I need to make more content here as well. And they can stay here and they can go ahead and leave and do other things they want to do. But I already have their email. So mission is accomplished. So now that's what I wanted to share. Now I have to go and find out how I can see their email. Is it called campaign? I don't know. So people don't know how to talk. It's a pain to learn something on the internet. Really, it's a big pain. People, you see, campaigns. You say, oops, no campaign. So if somebody is a newbie, he can learn more from me that is starting it from new. Because when people know something, sometimes they miss a lot of points that are important and they just say maybe one or two things, but maybe there are 10 other things that they're not talking about that a newbie is going to encounter and get frustrated. So this kind of videos from me is a very good one. So I don't know how to check that email right now. Maybe, okay, now I don't know where I can check the email that the people have dropped where I will see it. I'm going to have to find, I may not make a video about that, but I'm just sharing. Okay, it shows here. In contact. I now see the email of one person here. Okay, that is good. So I click on the contact. Okay, and I see there's an email here. Date registered email address. I left the name. Okay, affiliate none. So I can now email this person. I don't know if this email actually exists. Okay, I thought this person said the name was Jessica. Anyway, no problem. So just just a sample. So I think everything is working. I'm gonna find out about the rest. Just something simple, but you both might go talk too much. Anyway, so that's the end of the video. I just wanted to show you some of the frustrations and how I solved the problem. Thank you. Peace.